Right, hello everyone and welcome to the preview for Hull City vs Accrington Stanley, the first of two games. We play them in the next week. This one is at the K-Com, and if we head on to match details there, Hull City vs Accrington Stanley at the K-Com, 5:30pm UK time kickoff. I follow Tigers for £10 if you want to watch this game and you're not a season ticket holder. If you're a season pass holder, member, yeah, whatever you want to call it, you'll get this free sort of with your iFollow code. And in League One, straight onto team news then. Reece Burke is suspended as the Tigers play their first of two games against Accrington Stanley in the next week. Burke was shown a straight red card. The Tigers 1-1 draw with Blackpool after bringing down Ben Woodburn when he was clean through on goal. Callum Jones has returned to training after his hamstring injury, and Festus Arter, Martin Samuelson and Tom Eaves all remain injured. On to ref watch then. Tom Neal is the referee with Abbas Khan and Paul Newhouse the two liners, and Robert Atkin is the fourth official. On to stats then. Hull City had 9 shots against Blackpool. Of those 9, 2 were on target. Hull City had 47% possession. They committed 11 fouls, made 22 tackles and made 505 passes in the game with a pass accuracy of 75%. What do I think then? Please just sort out the KLP It's hindering us. It's hindering him. He wants to stay, but his agent wants him to go. There's apparently interest from Brentford. I've not seen the source of that, but it's been talked about a little bit on Twitter. So just, sort it out, please. And what was our bench the other day? No Scott, no Mayer, no McLaughlin, no Batty, no Fleming, or no Flores. And Reece took one for the team. He had to do that because George Long came out. He was going to get chipped or rounded. Reece took one for the team. Either way, it was probably going to end up 1-1. So, yeah. And, also, McCann, grow a set of bollocks with your team selection, honestly. If we don't sign a striker, Malik Wilkes has to play through the middle. The way that we play, using our speed on the wings, with White, with Malik, with KLP, with Scott, with Mayer, McGuinness and Eaves are just passengers. They don't fit the system that we play. If you look at my career mode, for example, I binned them off straight away because they don't fit the system that we play with our quick wingers. And I play a similar system with using Wilkes and Scott on the wings with KLP up top. It doesn't fit the system. They don't fit the system that we want with the speed. They're too slow. They're too big. They're too big, tall lumps. Yeah. Anyway, rant over. On to head-to-head battles then. It's Dreaves who will have to stop Colby Bishop, and McGuinness, who, yes, will play. Oh, God. He'll have to get past Mark Hughes. On to current form now, then. Us, loss, win, draw at the minute. Yeah, quite bum. Quite dippy. And for Accrington, then, they beat Gillingham 2-0. Drew 0-0 with Blackpool. Beat Charlton 2-0. They beat Charlton 2-0. Lost to Lincoln 4-0. Good God, I hope that don't happen to us. See, the thing is with Accrington, and we'll look at this on the league table in a minute. They've got so many games in hand, so you don't know that you don't have a true reflection of where they are in the table. Actually, let's head on to that. Actually, you can see there they've played 18. They've got they've got so many more games to play that you don't really know where they're going to... If they win all their games in hand, they're absolutely flying. Lincoln are on 21 games, Accrington are on 18. 19, 20, 21. If they win those 3 games, that's 36 points, 39 points, 42 points. And if they get enough goal difference ramped up in that, they're top. But then, again, they could lose those 3 games in hand that they've got on Lincoln and sink. So you don't know, do you? Anyway, on to... it just shows that we should have beaten Blackpool. If we'd have beaten Blackpool, we'd have cut the gap to 1 point over Lincoln. And we'd still have to play... We've still got to play them twice. And we could have extended the gap... Well, maintain the gap, over Portsmouth, over Doncaster, Peterborough, Charlton, the chasing pack in the playoffs, but we didn't. The way this team is playing, I think we've won 1 in 7 in the league. The way this team is playing, we are not going up automatically. That's why we need a striker. McCann needs to grow a set of bollocks and change the system. Because if we're heading back to that and what I said and what Joe thinks, maybe it's time to bring in Louis Coyle. At right back for Josh Emmanuel. Brandon Fleming should have started. Callum Elder wasn't bad, but Fleming's in brilliant form. Why neglect Fleming? I don't know. Anyway, and for the quarter-final draw for the Papa John's Trophy, it's on the 23rd of January, live on EFL Quest Highlight Show, 9pm to 10:30pm. If I can, I'll live stream the reaction to the draw. The stream will start at 9:10, so we could be streaming for up to an hour and a half. Maybe. Yeah, you don't know. City played Portsmouth earlier that day. On to around the grounds then, in this game in hand sort of fixture thing. Peterborough faced Charlton, a big playoff clash there. Crewe Alexandra faced Bristol Rovers. Doncaster faced Rochdale. Lincoln faced Gillingham. MK Dons faced Fleetwood. Portsmouth play AFC Wimbledon. Sunderland play Plymouth. And Blackpool play Northampton. Memorable match, and last time out happening this week because from all the records I've looked at, last time we played Accrington Stanley was 1959. The records that I've looked at say we haven't played them since 1959. I'm not sure how true that is, so I'm going to have a look. View Hull City stats against Accrington Stanley. Oh no, the last match was 2015. Last match was 2015. So you'll see the team for that and whatever. Yeah, you can see the teams for that. If we head into last time out now, then we beat Accrington. It was 2-2 after 90 minutes, 2-2 after extra time. We won 4-3 on penalties. The goal scorers for us that day were Chuba Akpom and and Greg Lua. So yeah, that record completely wrong, but no memorable match this time out. So straight on to shared shirts now then. Malik Wilkes is who we're looking at today. He played for Accrington Stanley between 2017 and 2018 on loan from Leeds. In 18 appearances, he scored 3 times, and for us, he's here now. You know it. 43 appearances, 16 goals so far, and he was on loan at Hull City from Barnsley for the first 14 games of his spell with the Tigers. On to transfer roundup then. In terms of outgoings, Grant McCann has confirmed that the club have had 3 bids for Martin Samuelsson, not 1 accepted yet. It's rumoured that one of the clubs to have put in a bid for Martin Samuelsson is Norwegian side Vålerenga, source Hull Live, and Max Sheaf is set to go on loan to Torquay United, source at Reluctant Nico on Twitter. I believe he used to be a journalist for The Sun, so yeah, pedigree. He might still be, don't know. A little bit more. Doncaster want to sign Dan Batty to replace Ben Whiteman, who has just left to Preston. The source from that is BBC Burnsy. David Burns on Radio Humberside, so it's coming out of the BBC. He says it's only a few murmurings at the minute, but yeah. And Grant McCann confirmed in his pre-match press conference prior to the Blackpool game that they're looking to replace Keane Lewis-Potter if he doesn't sign the contract. I have full faith in the combination of McCann and Ehab coming through and replacing one of our best players, because replacing Jared Bowen went so well. Anyway, on to incomings then. At time of recording, Dan Crowley has not been confirmed as a Hull City player. The deal has been completed, source Hull Live. The deal is on loan until the end of the season, with an option to buy if we get promoted. Only if we get promoted, so we can pay his wages, because in League 1 and League 2 there are salary caps. Grant McCann has confirmed that the City have had a bid rejected for an unnamed striker. So whoever that striker is, I just hope they're not another 6 foot whatever lump of lard that McGuinness and Eves are. Because last season he signed 3 strikers: Eves, McGuinness, Balog. Every one of them big, over 6'2" target man. All massive lumps. None of them any good. Balog spent more time on the bloody treatment table than he did with his shoes on. Anyway, on to my predicted 11 now then in McCann's 4-3-3 formation. George Long in goal, a back four of Josh Emmanuel, Alfie Jones, Jacob Greaves and Callum Elder. with Richie Smallwood, sorry, George Honeyman and Greg Docherty, a midfield trio. It's Gavin White on the right, Malek Wilkes on the left, and Josh Magennis leading the line. That's the team in picture form. Can I just say Gavin White looked excellent on his debut. Very, very decent player. Onto the bench then, it's Matt Ingram, Louis Coyle, James Scott, Jordan Flores, who on the club's website is registered as number 16. So I think he's number 16. That's why I've gone for a number 16 thing. Yeah. Why the hell he wasn't on the bench, I don't know. Oh, he's unfit. He's been training with the team since he left Dundalk in early December. He's been training with them for about 3 or 4 weeks. How could he not be fit? Anyway, Regan Slater, Keane Lewis Potter, and Brandon Fleming. That's the team in picture form. I hope you like the Photoshop of Jordan Flores as well. If you can guess which player's body I've put Flores' head onto, honestly, ratings. If guess in the comments, if one of you gets it right, I'll just see what I can do in it. I'll see what I can do. It might be an Amazon voucher, might be something to do with Xbox, might be nothing. I don't know. I've not got that much of a budget. That's the team on the pitch then. So have I given you picture form? Anyway, there. Yeah, of course I have. That's the team on the pitch then. Will it get the win? On to my predicted score. Will it get the win? Yeah, 1-0. Only just 1-0. 1-0. I'm banking on it, 1-0. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. See you later. Like and subscribe. Again, guess in the comments which player's body I've photoshopped Flores' head onto. If you get it right, I'll let you know. Ultimately, a lot of it comes down to mum and dad, what they're willing to let me do. I can guarantee it'll probably, if I do something, it'll probably be no more than a 5 or 10. Anyway, yeah. See you later. Bye bye.